name's Jennifer, and I'm here to do a mid-month reading for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I just wanted to share with all of you before I get started. I finally figured out, it's only taken me forever, how to put up shortened readings on IGTV, on Instagram. And if you aren't following me on Instagram and you would like to, you can find me at Sage and Stone Tarot, or my username is at Jen Seitzer, JENNSEITZER, Sage and Stone Tarot. I've already have 2 up there, and they are my Cafe Tarot Talk. I did put an announcement in my community tab. I'm having a lot of fun. I wanted to engage more with Instagram, so now it's here on YouTube and now on Instagram. The readings are general readings on IGTV, and they're much shortened, so I use this platform for the longer readings, and I go to Instagram for the shorter, more general readings. So this is a mid-month for May 2020 for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And how I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it like I did the last time, but I've added in, I was guided to pull animal messages for each of the signs. So I'm going to pull one for Taurus, one for Virgo, one for Capricorn. And then after, I'm going to pull from my Earth Magic Oracle to give an overall crowning energy, which will lead the reading. And then I will go into a general, like a general reading for all of the Earth signs. And then at the end, I will individually pull some cards for each of the signs. One for Taurus, one for Virgo, one for Capricorn. And I'll be using my Intuit Oracle as well. I'll be using my Black and White Tarot. I have a brand new deck, the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck. So it's new for me. I just ordered it and it just arrived. So I want to get started on this reading for all of you. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see what the animal kingdom has to say. This is for Taurus. This is a message for Taurus. We still are in Taurus season, so happy birthday, Taurus. It happens to be my mother's birthday today. She turned 70. She turns 70 today. So I'm very grateful that she's still here. So for Taurus, Spirit, what do the animals have to say for Taurus, for Taurus? Animal message for Taurus. Animal message for Virgo. Animal message for Virgo. Animal message for Capricorn. Animal message for Capricorn. Okay. Here we are. Put this here. So Taurus, we have bear, boundaries, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Bear medicine is very protective, like mama bear. So the message that I'm receiving is that for those Taurus, I'm feeling that for Taurus, for who I'm connecting with, you know, bears hibernate in the winter and they come out in the spring. But what I'm feeling is that for some Taurus have had to hibernate and withdraw. There's situations that have called you to establish boundaries and stand your ground, and kind of like draw the line in the sand that you will no longer allow anybody to cross. So bear, so it's stand your ground, be that mama bear and protect your boundaries, protect your energy. And Virgo, we have the links, discernment, look beyond immediate appearances. So for Virgo, what I'm picking up is that there are situations or people. It's kind of like a wolf in sheep's clothing. So kind of almost similar to the bear here for Taurus. Using your discernment, you know, don't judge. First of all, don't judge a book by its cover, but also use your discernment and look beyond immediate appearances. If you're feeling something odd in your gut, then listen to that. If it's something like it's too good, if you feel like it's too good to be true, then most likely that it is. And this is just giving you a message to use your discernment. And if you must, place boundaries, just like I mentioned for Taurus. And Capricorn, we have monkey, ingenuity. The situation calls for adaptability and innovation. So what I'm picking up for Capricorn is that not only to adapt to whatever the situation is to be able to adapt to one's environment, adapt to the situation, but also innovation. What hasn't worked? If you've been doing the same thing and getting the same result, it means it's telling you, it's a sign to innovation is to try something different, go into a new direction, and allow yourself the flexibility and the ingenuity to adapt to the situation. A lot of times, you know, we come across a situation and we so much are holding on to the way the outcome is supposed to be or the way we want it to be. And when we step back and we just kind of take a moment and step back and think about, like, kind of from a bigger picture or higher perspective, we come to the realization that we can adapt to the situation and also approach it in a completely different way to get maybe the same result that we wanted, or maybe a result that comes to you in even a better way, if we allow ourselves the flexibility to be adaptable. So those are the messages for the earth signs for animals. And so what I'm going to do now, and I'm still holding on to my rose quartz. It's much needed. It's still, I've been surrounding myself with color pink and rose quartz. I even have my little mini heart organite here. I had ordered, or I had a custom made organite from Wing and Bell. And I don't have that here. It's my twin flame. I had a custom made. It's a twin flame organite. I might bring it out when I start doing the love reads again, come June. I feel that I'm going to start doing the love reads again around the summer solstice. So, okay. So, what is the overall crowning energy for the earth signs? What is this crowning energy, the energy of the surrounding earth signs? So, we have some beautiful colors, some beautiful energy, earth signs, some really beautiful energies. On the bottom of the deck, we have autumn equinox. This is release. So I'm feeling, based on the animal messages, I'm feeling that for a lot of you, you are releasing. I just feel that this is an overall collective energy. Given the environment that we're all living in presently, there's just, as globally, as a collective, there's been a lot of releasing of, and we hear this all the time, releasing what no longer serves us, releasing what is no longer in alignment. What I'm feeling is that the soul is orchestrating, all of this. The soul is pushing forward and shining brighter, and it's almost as if that the ego in the mind wants to go back to the comfort zone, wants to go back to the old way of being, and it's almost like the soul is shutting the door on the ego, if that makes any sense. I actually said this to a couple of friends. I personally have been doing a lot of releasing old behavioral patterns, old emotional responses, old ways of being. And I can feel energetically in my body, because I'm a Taurus. I can feel energetically in my body when the ego wants to take over and my mind is set on something and it wants to move into its comfort zone. The soul has I've been allowing the soul to shine brighter and brighter, and it's almost like the soul just slams the door shut and it's like, nope, bye Felicia, you're done. Doesn't mean that I don't fall back a little bit, but it's like the soul is getting stronger and stronger. I hope I'm making sense, because this is the message that I'm feeling for a lot. So for the earth signs, I feel that there's a lot of release. And because you are releasing, this is great. We have dance, celebration. I feel that it's a celebration of life. It's a celebration of, it's really taking stock and looking at what is in front of you, what you have. It's a sense of deep gratitude, and to dance with the flow and the rhythm of life. My balcony, that's what I'm looking at right now. When I look outside, I mean, Arizona, it's getting hotter. Summer, we are in spring still, but it's getting hotter and hotter. But when I look at the trees outside and I see the trees kind of dancing and reflecting off of the leaves, to me, it's a celebration. I'm celebrating and noticing everything around me. And that's what I'm feeling for those that I'm connecting with, is that you're noticing the celebration of life around you, nature, friends and family, those people that really align with you, that propel you forward and want you to celebrate life as it is right now, as we start to maneuver into a quote new normal. And right in the middle, we have the lotus flower unfoldment. This couldn't come at a better time, because everything that we've all been through recently, it feels like we have been, working through a lot of muddy layers and muddy water to unfold. Again, the soul, it's unfoldment, it's unfolding. So for earth signs, I feel that for the group of you, you have worked really, really hard, and now things are starting to unfold. The sun here is peeking through, it's shining through, and you are I envision like a rising star. I know I'm sounding very cliche today, but that's the energy and the colors that I'm seeing here. They're beautiful colors. It's vibrant, and you're starting to truly see the sun. You're feeling the warmth of the sun on your face. And then we have Gaia, nurturing. So again, a collective, Mother Earth. It's connecting to the heartbeat of Gaia. What I also feel, and connecting for those that, being outside, getting outside more, but I also feel because there's been a lot of release, for the earth signs, you are now nurturing yourselves in a way you haven't in the past. And that's part of the unfoldment. I feel that a lot of you are coming into your own, and you are embracing a quote new normal. You are embracing your environment. You are embracing you. You are embracing who you are at a very deep core level. It's a beautiful, just a truly beautiful energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now pull a few cards. Let's see what's going on with the earth signs. Okay. I'm going to clarify these cards with the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. So I'm going to put some clarifiers as well. Earth signs, earth signs. What's going on with the earth signs? We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. Sovereignty, stepping into one's sovereignty. Independence. Oh my goodness. Two Pentacles. We have too many, Spirit. Too many. This is really beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely. Wow, wow. Okay. Woo. I'm just pulling cards because I'm being asked to pull cards. I don't feel that I need any kind. I might. All right, so at the very bottom, I'm actually going to use, yes, I'm being guided. The bottom of the deck here, the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Tower card, the Tower. We have the King of Swords. We have the World in reverse, and we have the Justice. What I'm picking up, and it goes along with the cards underneath, the Eight of Wands with the Tower card and the King of Swords. First of all, the first thing with the World card in reverse with the Justice, I feel for the earth signs, there was a decision, because the King of Swords is right in the middle. The King of Swords, there was a very clear-cut decision that was made for the earth sign. That's what this Tower is. There's been a lot of swirling activity, that caused a lot of anxiety and chaos. Just so much activity. And for the earth signs, needed to communicate clearly. There's this Tower. There was a Tower moment. And I feel that this was an internal Tower moment. This wasn't something that was, this internal Tower moment shifted and changed your external world, because for the earth signs, for those that I'm connecting to, made a very critical and clear-cut decision, no longer resisting. Where there might have been resistance in the past to close up an old cycle, there was no more resistance. You were done. And the animal messages that I pulled before, with the Taurus, boundaries, Virgo, discernment, Capricorn, ingenuity, adaptability. So this just confirms that there was a clear-cut decision that was made. Whether that is with a relationship, a work situation, family, whatever the situation is, there you made a decision. You weren't resisting this closing up this cycle to open up a new cycle, and that's how you were able to balance the scales. The scales are balanced. You're feeling more balanced. And the decision that you made was very fair and very just, because you had looked at things for exactly as they are. You looked at the truth of the matter, and instead of resisting, and you made this clear-cut decision, and you communicated this decision as soon as you decided, made that decision. And with that, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is what gave you your independence, your self-sufficiency, your sovereignty, This is the Wealth card. This is paying attention to your wealth, and that wealth can include money and finances, but it's your material comforts. What is of value to you? This is, Pentacles. This is an earth sign. So that, earth signs, it's what I'm doing, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is, zoned in on your self-worth, this decision that you made was solely based on your self-worth, discovering your self-worth. This is the lotus flower, going back to the unfoldment, and nurturing that, releasing the autumn equinox. You released what was no longer of value to you, what was no longer in alignment with your self-worth. And you did this in a very emotionally balanced way. You allowed your emotions to drive you forward instead of drowning in emotion, instead of drowning in, instead of drowning in your feelings and emotions and worrying so much about how it was going to play out. You pulled back, you got yourself together emotionally and was able to use that emotion and those feelings to propel you forward to make the decision you needed to make. And right in the middle, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You have lifted where you once felt left out in the cold. Number one, you are no longer left out in the cold because you stepped into your sovereignty and independence. Also, I feel that for the earth signs, for those that I am connecting with, if you were feeling spiritually, emotionally, mentally, psychologically bankrupt, not anymore, because we have the Four of Wands, transitioning. The fours. Four is stability. Fours are, and even though it's a wands is passions, desire. This is about celebration and joy, celebrating the home, having harmony and happiness in the home. But these four pillars, this Tower card, where there was faulty foundations, you allowed it to crumble, and you decided and made a decision that you were going to create foundations that are sturdy, that are secure, that give you a new foundation of structure, harmony, and happiness. We have the Seven of Wands, with the Death card and the Ten of Swords. So what this tells me, what this speaks to me, is that you are standing your ground, just like the bear, boundaries, just like the bear. You stood your ground, you let your defenses down. Within. No more resistance. You cut things out with the Ten of Swords. You permanently cut things out. And they were painful. I feel that these were painful endings, but they were necessary endings for this transformation to take hold, for this transformation to take place. And this is a permanent change. This is permanent. The Death card is permanent. It is a permanent transformation. And you are not resurrecting anything from the dead. You are done. You're done with feeling bad. You're done with suffering. You're done with this whole thing. Like I said, and now you're dancing and celebrating life because of that. So this is amazing energy. I'm like, wow. Excuse me, wow. So what I'm going to do, and I didn't need any clarifiers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some messages for each. I'm going to first do Taurus. I'm going to pull a few cards. What's going on mid-month for Taurus? Mid-month for Taurus. And then I'm going to pull my Intuit Oracle to give some clarification. Okay. Wow, they're making sure, Spirit is making sure that I really mix these up. All right, Taurus, mid-month, Taurus. Okay, one more. All right. Oh, Virgo, mid-month, Virgo, the mid-month, Virgo. Wow, Virgo. And Capricorn. Wow, that came out. Okay, wow. All right, from the bottom of the deck for all three, to me, this is all three. This is the Six of Wands, victory, triumph, success. Again, this is victory, triumph, success, because you just charge forward. You charged forward, you moved forward with a lot of strength and a lot of will and a lot of determination and a way. And this is victory and triumph over the strife and the conflict that whatever these situations had been plaguing you for so long. This is just victory. It's victorious, feeling very victorious. And if these could be situations that have already happened, or they are happening presently, or this is what the mid-month is going to bring from now until the end of May. So you know your situation, so choose, you know your situation, so you will know where everything goes and where everybody is placed. So Taurus, I'm going to just pull out the Intuit Oracle because I want to see, but what I have here, is we have the Temperance card. This is how it's laying on my table. First, we have the Temperance card, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. And this is the Temperance card is facing the Nine of Wands. So with the Two of Pentacles. So this is how it's laying on my table. Taurus, when you released and gave up this Nine of Wands, you gave up. There was whether it was a work-related, family, relationship, this was a head and heart decision that you needed to make. This is something that you were juggling with for a long period of time. But once you released and pretty much gave up, kind of like, I've done everything I could possibly do, I can't do anymore, and you just released it and let go, that is when everything tempered out. That's when everything started balancing out. And it was no more this juggling of head versus heart. You made the decision that you needed to make, and what it did is it allowed the healing to come in. It allowed things to temper out and balance. With those two cups, with the Temperance angel, the cups, the water, balancing out the emotions, just like I mentioned with the King of Cups. The King of Cups, you felt very emotionally secure in your decision. You didn't allow your feelings and emotions to drown you and take over. Okay, so I just want to get some Intuit Oracle for Taurus. Just a little bit more for Taurus. Let's see. Wow, okay. First of all, we have, and you could be, Taurus, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but we have the Hermit. Which is Virgo energy, with Firefly, and then we have Dog. So what I'm picking up here like I said, this was a head and heart decision, that you were juggling with for a very long period of time. So you had taken some time to yourself. you had pulled back, and you had gone into, you know, like hermit mode, and you really, because you needed wisdom, you needed to shut off all of the noise. And because you took the time for yourself and shut off all of the noise, Firefly, things became very illuminated. Things just started, there's this, your inner fire, that spark, things became very clear to you in making the decision that you needed to make. And with the dog, what I'm picking up is that this dog is about, it represents devotion and loyalty. So this devotion and loyalty, you, Taurus, the devotion and the loyalty was to yourself. It was to your heart. It was to your soul. You are your own best friend. And that, I feel, is something that you have discovered, that you truly are your own best friend. And so because you were loyal to you and you were loyal to your heart and soul, this is part of what has illuminated the decision that you knew that you needed to make, and you just dropped all resistance and things balanced out. That's amazing. And with Virgo, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. We have the Death card again. And then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. So what I'm feeling is that with the Death card in the middle, because this is the way it's sitting, this Death card, again, with Virgo, you've dropped the burdens. You were no longer resisting the resistance. Where there might have been resistance in the past, I feel that it's a fear, because the 8 of Cups is when we walk away. All of those cups, these 8 cups, have been filled with things that are not emotionally fulfilling, and we know this, and we know that we have to step away. We know we have to walk away. We know we need to make a change, and that can be very scary, and that can be very painful. But with the Death card sitting in the middle, this was a transformation. And we had the Tower moment. We had the Tower card. You had a Tower moment, an internal one. And that's where this Death card is. And we had that come out in the general, the general reading for the earth signs. And so you just dropped, like the Taurus, you just dropped the situation. You dropped the fear, and you went inward, and you made a decision, and you just decided to drop all of the burdens. And so I want to see for Virgo, what that, oh my goodness, see? Virgo. Anything else, Spirit? And the Bear, there could be, I'm going to take these, I'm told to take these. There could be a Virgo and a Taurus, because we got Bear and Taurus got Bear. So this could be a significant relationship. Element of water. Wow. Okay, Virgo. Okay, the first card to fly out is the Sun. Fulfillment, energy, success. There's this, and it says climax. There's been a culmination. It's been a culmination. And by you dropping the burdens and no longer resisting, the Sun has came out. Things have become very clear, very clear. And with that, see, we have element of water. This has been a very emotional. This has been very emotional, very emotional. Again, we had the King of Cups, but you approached this with a very fluid and very intuitive and very strong emotional response. Because with that inner Tower moment, there's the light bulb, the aha moment, this breakthrough, creating boundaries. You needed to stand your ground. And then we have Clover. What that is that this is good fortune, and this is luck and feeling carefree. So this opens up, this is happiness. And then we have, of course, we have the Sun card. So this is beautiful energy, Virgo. It hasn't been easy. This was the lotus flower. There's been a lot of releasing, a lot of nurturing. So beautiful. And so Capricorn, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Page of Cups. So again, this is more beautiful energy. The Ace of Cups, Capricorn. With the Two of Cups, this is beautiful. This is, again, I'm feeling a strong, this is a partnership. This could be romantic in nature. This could be a soulmate. This can be a twin flame. There's the Ace of Wands, passion, desire. This is a new beginning that has burst forth. And it has woken up your creativity, your inspiration, your muse. This Two of Cups energy, because it is in the middle. It is in the middle. There is a lot of passion. There's a lot of sexual chemistry. There's a strong sexual desire, but at the same time, there's an innocence. There's an innocence that this Two of Cups partnership or relationship gives you. It sparks your, like I said, it sparks your inspiration. It is your muse. It returns you to the innocence of a child, that feeling of freedom that we all have within us, within that inner child that we carry. And so it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And this new beginning, this Ace of Wands, this passionate new beginning, this is after that clear-cut decision that was made, this releasing of what was going on, what the situation was. Oh, wow. Okay. Oop. Yes. Okay. This is clarifying the messages. Is there any other messages, Spirit, for Capricorn? All right. We have Squirrel. We have King of Water, Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer. We have Owl. And we have Trophy. This, to me, these messages, these clarifying messages for the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups. With the squirrel, I'm going to put this down. The squirrel, the Chariot, and the Owl. So Capricorn, what I'm feeling is that there was a miscommunication. There was a miscommunication. There could have been some kind of maybe secret or secretive. So what I'm feeling, because with the Owl, we have secrets lifted, seeing through the facade, exploring the unknown. With the squirrel, I don't feel that this has been like deceptive, shitty behavior. I'm feeling that somebody was afraid to come forth. There was something, someone was afraid to come forth, so they kept it hidden. They kept it secret because they were afraid of being vulnerable. They were afraid. They were just afraid of what you, Capricorn, how you might react. And it created a miscommunication. But this, with the Chariot, it has been, you and your person have moved past this. Finally, things have come out into the open. And we have Trophy, success, victory. We had the Six of Wands. Because someone finally opened up, seeing the facade, deciding to explore the unknown, because this partnership, this relationship, this Two of Cups is so very significant and so very important that whether it was you, Capricorn, or your person, it's strong enough to finally open up and explore the unknown and come clean with what they were holding inside. So the secrets were revealed, and it was moved ahead, moving forward with the Chariot. So everything was revealed. And so I hope, Earth signs, that these messages resonated with you. If you liked it and it resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Give a thumbs up. And if you're new here, welcome. Subscribe to the channel. And thank you for returning subscribers. I love your presence. Thank you. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of the directions are in the description box below. And all of my 30-minute readings are on a donation-based. So all of the details are in the description box, and you can send me an email. And until next time, Earth signs, I wish you so much love and so much peace.